Good morning. I'm trying to get this set up. I'm going to get another tripod. I've decided I need a tripod that's stationary. Good morning, people. I'm going to try not to yell today. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you? Can y'all hear me? Are you hearing me, people? Good morning. Have I messed this whole thing up again? Heidi ho, Heidi. Good morning, Jackie. Thank you for letting me know. I'll try not to yell today. Thank you very much. Hi, Joan. How are you? Hi, Pam from Oklahoma. Hi, Linda. How are you today? I hope everybody's doing good. It's Saturday morning. Y'all probably have plans for the weekend. I do not. My plans involve cats and more cats. Yeah, well, Wildflower, I don't know how to do that yet. A notification. I don't know yet. I got a lot to learn. You would think I would figure things out by now, but I need to practice without anybody seeing it. You know what I mean? Hello, Joy. Good morning to you. Are we hot as usual all over the United States and the world? Good morning, Diana. I'm glad you found me. I got it, Wildflower. Thank you so much for letting me know. Yeah, you got to. Well, maybe so. The crazies, the crazies, the nimcompoops. We didn't let those bother us. Let them bother us, did we? Good morning, Bella, with the beautiful name. I am so glad you're here. Bella, you go and watch from your TV after you try to check in, don't you? Now there's Sharon. Oh, I'm so glad you came. Really? Really, Wildflower? That figures. Hi, Pam. Good morning. You know, Mama's doing really well, y'all. She is. She's just, I hope she's going to put some weight on her. Y'all know how I am. I think a cat's supposed to be as big as the house, you know? Laundry. I did that yesterday, Heidi. I changed the sheets on my bed. Nice, beautiful, clean sheets, crisp and smelling good. And I vacuumed all the floors. I cleaned up my kitchen some, and gosh knows it needed it. So I got a lot done. But then around 4 o'clock in the afternoon, hi, Nelda. It's good to see you here today. Thank you for coming. Around 4 o'clock, my back started hurting really bad. So I took one of my little muscle relaxants that I always do when that happens, and I tried to do less, but I still had things I had to finish that I had started, you know, like folding laundry and stuff like that. So I got that done. Hi, Susan. Good morning to you. I'm glad to see you. I hope everybody is doing well this morning. Y'all got your coffee or whatever, tea, some of you? No, Mrs. Key, you may not get up here. I am terribly sorry, but you may not. No, no. Oh, Jackie. Yeah, that is hard to do. I don't care what they say, how many times you water it down or how many times you poke holes in it or scrape it or what. It is so hard to do. Hi, let me tell you something. Years ago, I had a house that had wallpaper all over it. I couldn't get all that wallpaper off, and let me tell you what I did. I bought a great big thing of, hi Rachel, good morning. Oh, great, Sharon. I bought a great big thing of plaster. It comes in a great big bucket. Hello, Brenda. That's okay. No, actually, I started a little bit early this morning. Bought a big thing of plaster, got a trowel, and I put that plaster all over the wall. Just got it all over the wall, nice and thick. And when that dried, I painted over it. I have a new textured wall. I don't have to. Well, Diana, get going, girl. Um, I have a brand. Hi, ZZ. Good morning. I'm so glad you were able to join us. Hi, Rachel. Good morning to you. Hi, Donna. I'm glad to see you made it today. It's good to see you. It's good to see everybody, of course. But anyway, I had a brand new plastered wall, nice and textured, and painted it a color. Yep, Jackie. Oh, good. Man, I wish we could see things that. Miss Key is right down here. She wanted up here. Hi, Kathleen. Good morning. You're in Virginia. Glad to see you here. Hi, Gail. How you doing this morning? She's right down here. Hi, Patricia. How are you? It's good to see you. I tried to brush her. Y'all know I told you her hair was matted, and I got a lot of that off, but it's still like got a lot to go. She will let me kind of comb through. I use a comb like they get with wigs. That's wide, real wide tongs on it, and I was able to get some of that matting down, but she's got a lot more to go. She doesn't like me doing it much. She tolerates it unless I hit a certain hot spot, whatever that is, and then she wants to bite and have a fit. So I'm trying to help her do it the best I can. It's my fault that she got in the condition she did. So shame on me. I know it. I got all my work done yesterday. Good morning, Elizabeth. How are you? Yeah, I'm trying, ZZ. I really am. I'm getting some of it off, and it's looking better. Really, it is. So I've got my water with me today. I've already had 2 cups of coffee this morning. I think I was up a little bit before 7 o'clock. And y'all, I went to bed last night about 8:30, for heaven's sake. That's awfully, thank you very much, Heidi. That's awfully early, but, and I watched a little bit of TV. No, Rachel, no. The clouds got real dark, and there was a lot of thundering going on, and of course it scared Thule like crazy. But not a drop of rain after all those dark clouds and dark skies and wind. Oh my goodness. The cats were loving it because it blows the leaves all over the patio. Yes, Jackie, they are. They're my new glasses. I went and picked them up Wednesday. I didn't expect them until Thursday. And look, I got a little bling on the side here. Y'all know I like bling. I like my bling. Yeah, we need it bad. Anyway, y'all, let me tell you, I could not believe that I was that blind until I got glasses. I had no idea. But everything out front is, they're, what do they call it? Progressive? Thank you. Yes, so I can see everything out there. I can see the little kids in the road. And I can see up close when I'm reading. When I'm reading, it's gonna take me a little bit to get used to it, Because what you got to do to see out that way, you've got to raise your head a little, and then to read, You know, it's hard. Hey, Gulf Coast Granny. Oh, oh, Gulf Coast Granny, great, great, great. Yes, I did, ZZ. I had to have, yeah, I'm sure it does. Brian told me that too. I have to have glasses to see, distances. Well, Jackie, this stuff cost me $460 for all this stuff. Thank you, Nelda. So if I'm gonna I asked them for, thank you, Granny. I asked them for my prescription, and I'm gonna go online and I'm gonna look at the glasses that they offer, and maybe because they're a lot cheaper. I mean, even designer glasses. Oh my gosh, Rachel. That Dana, that's a good idea. I do have some CBD oil, but I'm not sure if it's for all animals or cats. Hello, Candy. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look for sure. Hi, Brenda. Brenda. I bet that's funny looking. I bet it is. They would have to sedate Miss Key to be able to get this hair off of her, because she there are certain places on her back, if I touch her she wants to bite me. So yeah, they'd have to put her to sleep in order to do anything to her at all. She's very aggressive. I notice I'm starting to push on these glasses a little bit. Maybe so, ZZ. I know they've got some. Good morning, LL Jean. Hey, girl, I thought you were asleep during the day. Cindy, good morning to you. I hope I didn't miss you a while ago. Boy, that's pretty good, Gulf Coast Granny. Pretty good. Wow. But these are progressive, so I've got, thanks, Pam. So I've got, you're R2? Oh, okay. Progressives make you dizzy. Hi, Grace. How you doing this morning? I have noticed that if I wear them, all day long like that, I get a little bit of a headache. So, Brian, hi, Betty. How you doing? Thank you for coming today. Brian said if you get that way, you just take your glasses off for a little bit, because that's straining on you. So I took them off and I rested a little bit, and then I put them back on. Yeah, it is easy. Hi, Diane. How are you? LL Jean, well, that's nice of you. You sacrificed for me. I really appreciate it. We are happy to see you. Oh my gosh, Nilda, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Well, I hope so, Heidi. That would be nice, wouldn't it? He can come in and say hello. I'm hoping one of these days to be able to actually put him right here so that y'all can ask him questions. But don't be surprised if he doesn't answer them all, because he came by that honest. He'll answer whatever. But Brian thinks y'all are great, all of you. He just thinks you're wonderful. So anyway, see my little bling all across here, and it stops about right there. I wanted some bling. Y'all, you know what I want? I want great big goggle type glasses. Jackie Bryan is my son. Of course, you probably know, but it would be nice if he'd come visit us. I don't know if he will or not. I don't know what he's doing this morning. He probably went out somewhere last night, and now he's sleeping in. Well, thank you, Donna. Yeah, I think so too, Gulf Coast Granny. Everybody needs a little bling. I don't wear a lot of jewelry anymore. Thank you, Rachel. I'll tell him. I wear my earrings. I don't wear rings anymore, although I have some, and I have a lot of bracelets, and I have a lot of necklaces. I don't wear the necklaces because I've got a skin tag somewhere right here, and it kind of irritates it. right over here, I think it is. But I need to have that removed. But they bother me. Oh, Diane, that's great. I noticed a while ago, right before I started the live, I checked what the patio was doing. I got cats laying all over the patio out there. Um, Everybody likes that, lay on those tiles, especially because in the evening I wet it down. I just wet the whole thing down nice and clean, and the next thing you know, I've got cats laying all over the place. They love those cement stones once they've been wet because it's actually cool. I can't wait for cooler weather, Diane. I just had enough of this. I bet y'all have too. That's what it is, a catio. That's what it is. I don't have a patio, I've got a catio. Oh no, Gulf Coast Granny. I've got pearls that were given to me by my grandmother when I got married in 1967. And she went down and had them restrung and everything for me. A beautiful. Hello, Martha. I'm so glad you did. Welcome and thank you for coming. But I wore them in my wedding and then I put them away in a box and, carefully put them away so that I was afraid to wear them, but because they're the real deal. Did you? Oh, Granny. Well, go have them restrung, dear. Yeah, that's what she did. Thank you, Martha. Thank you. I love the lives. I like being able to talk to y'all. Good morning, Susie. Oh my gosh, tomatoes. Now that makes me mad, Susie. I have not had a single homegrown tomato this year. I need to go to the farmer's market. We've got one not too far from here, and I think I'd like that. I would love fresh tomato. I want to buy that, or make that salad. The one with cucumbers and onions and tomatoes. I love that summer salad. Restrung, yes. Yeah, good idea, Gulf Coast Granny. Because those are something that I do too, ZZ. Yeah, I knew what you meant, Gulf Coast Granny. I knew exactly what you meant. Your mother's name was Martha. My mother's name was Dorothy. Dorothy. My mother was, she liked fashion. She liked to dress up. She liked hats and gloves and handbags, and we were church-going family, and she was always dressed to the nines when she went to church with hats and gloves and the whole thing. I don't know, Donna. I really would like. Dan, I like those little round tomatoes. Really, ZZ? Aw. Mother told me that her in-laws called her Queenie, and I know how they got that idea, because Mother could be a little on the uppity side. Yep, she could. So that's now, when she told me that's what happened, that's what they called her. I understood. I wish I was closer too. I'd like to have some tomatoes. I love cherry tomatoes. Yep. Yep. ZZ, it bothers me now. Only when I go to a funeral do I wear heels. And I know people don't wear pantyhose anymore. But it bothers me an awful lot to put my foot down in a heel. Granny Boat. Martha Boat. Pluck. Jackie, that's funny. Oh, neat, Granny. How nice. 85. Now, I wish we could share pictures and stuff like that on YouTube like they can, on Facebook. because I would love to see the old pictures from way back when. You know, I have a video. Merle Norman. I could I couldn't wear them, Sharon. Queenie. Who you, Z? Yeah, she was uppity. I mean, well, it's not that. It's just that I enjoy that smooth when you slip down in the shoe in a heel. And like I said, the only time I ever wear them, yeah, I guess we could, Diana. I guess we could. I haven't thought of that. I know that some YouTubers have those. Yeah, Susan, absolutely. Hello, this old helmet. I think that would be a good idea, Susan. It would have to be. It would have to be private. I know it, Wildflower. I miss that kind of stuff. I miss, jewelry and I don't know, pretty dress. I know. I know, Gulf Coast Granny. Yeah, I that's our, and we wore slips. We wore full slips or half slips. Oh, y'all. I think when I went to my 50th class reunion, everybody was so stuffy. It was ridiculous. I mean, you'd think they were way, way older than me. Anyway, they had a DJ and lots of music. My husband and I love to dance. Me too, Susan. I would all day long. We got out and man, we danced to every dance, and none of the others did except when there was a slow song. But Bobby and I, boy, we danced to all of them. And I had on a maxi dress. I was dancing. Good morning, Tizzy Dawn. Good to see you. I was dancing like crazy because I always do. And I looked down and there was my slip around my ankles. I mean, it just went down. So you know what I did? I know that everybody was watching because there wasn't anything else to watch. We were the only thing there was to watch. I reached down and picked up that slip, stepped out of it, picked it up, wadded it up in my hand, and I just kept dancing. What else was I supposed to do? Zizi, I love to dance. I miss that so much. Anyway, I never mentioned it. Nobody ever mentioned it. Well, kick it away. I should have kicked it away and left it. A big pop. Well, the reason I didn't move it to the side is because they would all for sure see that slip there. So I wanted to totally get it off the floor. so, but I don't, my husband, he, I agree, Jackie. I think so, Martha. Have you ever looked? I know, Patricia. Oh my gosh. Martha, have you ever looked at the people of Walmart YouTube videos? Yeah. Woo, woo, woo. Susie, that's right. We are. That's right. Yep. Lost my wig. I lost my wig twice. The next time I lost it was at the Kroger grocery store parking lot. And I had my arms full of groceries getting to the car. And a big thing of wind came and blew my wig off and blew it down the parking lot. And I just let it go. Gulf Coast Granny, it bothers me a lot. And a lot of people, now if y'all do, that's up to you. I'm not. How they wear these like spaghetti straps. outfit tops, and then you see their bra strap underneath. I was not taught to dress like that. I, I was taught that yes, you cut. In fact, they used to have little clips that you could clip onto your shirt into your bra strap, and I wouldn't mind. There were little fancy clips that you keep that from showing, but that bothers me. It bothers me a lot. Like I said, what other people do is their business. Me, that is not the way I was raised, to show your underwear at all. I don't like it. And I see that most of y'all, Zizi, does she? I know, Patricia, we just did not. I don't know. I don't get it. I know. I hear you, Heidi. From the 70s. Yep. I don't either, Susie. I don't either. Things are so different, and things I will never get used to. Well, Kathy, really, you know what? If you had some clip-on earrings, you know, cheap clip-on earrings, just clip it to your top, and at least it keeps it in place. And all the time, I am constantly, and you know what? That very reason, I hear you, Cindy. This very reason is why I buy beige or nude colored underwear. All my underwear is beige or nude colored. So at least if it sort of shows, you don't see it much. It's pretty much the color of my skin. You don't notice it so much. That was horrible. I just couldn't stand it. If underwear, oh, your bra strap's showing. We used to tell our girlfriends, your bra strap's showing. Oh, thank you. You know, and they'd fix it because they couldn't stand to wear it like that. It's the way we were raised. Brenda, I saw a lady. One day I pulled up to Walmart and I was fixing to get out of the car. I know. I was fixing to get out of the car and I saw a woman in these blue pants, and they had clouds all over them. And then she turned and I saw the top was exactly the same, and I go, I've got those pajamas. And she was wearing her blue cloud pajamas to the grocery store. And I've seen people in house slippers. I have not, I've seen some pretty bizarre. Yeah, Martha, I just got to have them the same. Me too, Tizzy Dawn. I got to have them the same as skin. I've got to, just in case. Just in case. I mean, y'all see how I dress. Half the time I wear whatever I worked in the garden with. So, yep. Yep, all kinds of crazy things. I mean, people are nuts. I don't dress up to go to Walmart, but I'm not going to wear my pajamas. And I'm not going to wear my underwear showing. I don't get it. Do you, Cindy? I don't understand the reason for that. And it's sort of sad because Walmart gets a tacky, Walmart gets a reputation for being a tacky store, but people make it that way. I don't either, Rachel. I don't wear those. Oh, I can imagine, Susie. Yeah. Gone are the dress codes. When I was a senior in 1966, we could not wear skirts more than 2 inches above our knee. And there was this one girl, her name was Ellen, I'll never forget it, Ellen. Every morning she'd have to go by the principal's office so that he could take a ruler and measure her skirt from her knee, or she would be wearing them very, very short. Cindy, are you talking about leggings? Hello, Jenny from East Tennessee. I was thinking it was East Tennessee that had the flood, but it wasn't. It was North Carolina. Leggings. Now I have leggings, and I like them, but I would never ever wear leggings out in public where I didn't have a shirt long enough to cover up my rear end. Never. Hello, Susan from Hershey, Pennsylvania. It's nice to see you here. Thank you for coming. I agree. I agree, Gulf Coast Granny. Needs to cover up your rear end. And I don't even mind if they're a little longer than that. Right, they're not pants, ZZ. Hello, Darlene. How are you this morning? I checked on my rose bush this morning. It's looking good. I'm not going to have any blooms this year because of the heat, because of the drought that we're under. But I've managed to keep that thing alive, and I can't wait to next spring see what it does. I do too, Tizzy Dawn. I like that. Maybe Gulf Coast Granny, yeah. I agree, Heidi. Bottom of the knee, below the knee. Oh, wow. No, we could wear right above the knee, but not. My mother made all my clothes too. Yeah, Darlene, too bad they can't spread it out all over the country. Wiersma. T. Wiersma. T. I just call you T. Yep. Cindy. Yeah, I agree. You got to do that. Tanika? Is it Tanika? Yeah, ZZ. No kidding. And then where's the place? Yeah, I think so, Darlene. I sure do. Where's the place where they've already had like 16 to 18 people that have drowned because of the flash flooding? Isn't that terrible? The ground is so dry. Oh, Dutch. How nice. Thumbs up, please. It's so dry that so much rain, that much rain so fast can't soak in the ground. And so they have the flash floods. These people, man, y'all, they're losing their homes, and not to mention the floods. LL Jean, yep, I bet. Did you hit you on the knuckles with a ruler? Is it, ZZ? Oh my goodness, my goodness. I feel so bad for them. Y'all, really, I don't know what we're going to do. My trees, my big trees, are looking real bad, and I'm afraid they're going to fall because I've got one big catawba tree on this end and one on the other end where my bedroom is. There's Elliot Jean is in the house. Yep, I agree, Jenny. I sure do. See, Susie, that's right. They're already dead-gum poor, and now they're losing everything. I tell you what it does to us that are sitting here chatting on YouTube. Makes us feel pretty darn humble, doesn't it? Hi, Elaine. How are you? Are you? Well, I'm glad you came in, Elaine. Hi, Kathy. Good morning to you. It makes us pretty darn humble, and it makes us pretty thankful too. Oh, really, Ella Jean? Okay, I've heard stories and I've seen movies, but I never knew because I wasn't Catholic. Diane, I don't know what to do. My trees are too big. I've just got giant, giant trees. And I've already doubled my water bill as it is, just keeping some of my stuff. Yeah. Yeah, it's bad. It's really bad. We got 63 in here, y'all. Here's to y'all. There's your heart. Hello, Marianne. How are you? It's good to see you. Patricia, really? That's over $1 billion, isn't it? I only bought a lottery ticket once in my life, and I was about 60 years old. Marianne, it's always my pleasure to see you, dear. I stopped in at a gas station and I bought a ticket because I knew in my heart I was going to win. I mean, have you ever had that feeling? You just know. You know it's going to happen. It didn't happen. And I couldn't believe it didn't happen because honestly, everything I did that day told me I was going to win. That was my stupid day. Yeah, wouldn't that be nice, Susie? Yep. Had to go have her skirts measured. I I was looking at a hanger, clothes hanger yesterday. I took a blouse off of it, and y'all, the name across the clothes hanger was George. I couldn't believe it. So when the guy said I was in a motel with George in 1993, maybe I had that hanger with me. I mean, I don't know. But there it was. George just keeps presenting himself. Hi, Christopher. He just keeps popping up all the time. But that was one of the funniest things we've had in here. I've never tried Indian food. Susan, is that where they use a lot of curry? That kind of thing? I'm not real fond of spices. Hello, Christopher. It's good to see you here today. And I know, like that good old George. he was a cuckoo off the wall, but that was funny. And I just cracked up. That was funny. Yeah, I agree with you. What good is it if you don't share it? Yeah. I can, the guy came in and told me, first of all, he said something about my husband, and then he said, you weren't faithful to your husband. And I didn't know where he was going with that because I was getting mad. Was really getting mad. And then he said, I know that you were in a hotel in 1993 with George. Well, then I knew. I knew that he was just a bonkers, you know. Good morning, Pele, Peggy. Who George is with you, Martha? You see, he gets around, doesn't he? Y'all don't have Brookshire's grocery stores with you, do you? I think it was LFG that asked me one day what Brookshire's was. It was in the back when I showed my little Gilmer clip of bringing Miss Mama home from the vet. Brookshire's is a Texas-based store. It's starting in Tyler, Texas, and they've got them in pretty much all the towns around here. But Brookshire's family were very religious folks, and they totally shut down their store. They were not open on Sundays at all, but now they are. Yeah, who's going to get old George next week? George is a busy fella. Busy fella. Not Heidi. Heidi don't want him. Well, let me tell you what I did last night. And I wish I could show a picture of it, but I can't. I bought a steak. I thought, I am worth having a steak. So I bought a steak. And I preheated my air fryer. Now my steak, I freezed it. I let it freeze because it was in my freezer. Took it straight out. I sprayed it on both sides with a little cooking spray, and I put that down in my air fryer, and you can hear it sizzle when it hits that air fryer because it's preheated. And then I took frozen Brussels sprouts, hi Lane, and I dumped that in there on top of that. And y'all, it cooked, both of those things cooked for 15 minutes. That was the most wonderful steak and Brussels sprouts. And what I did when I took it out of the, when I put it on my plate, was sprinkle a little teriyaki on it. Oh my gosh, that's good. And I thought, I don't want to eat all of it. I don't want to eat all of it because I want to save some for tomorrow. Well, I've got a little piece of steak in there about like this. Hello, Erica. How are you, dear? Hope you're feeling well. Yes, you were, Carol. Well, it's nice of you to go do that and then come here. Thank you so much. Hi, Linda. How are you? I do, Darlene. And then they couldn't sell certain items either. Now, I know the thing is, at grocery stores that sell liquor or mixed drinks or whatever that is, that sounds good, Martha. They don't sell those kind of drinks, you know, until 1 o'clock. Something bit me. I got 2 bites. Just sitting here to find out I've got bites on me. Hi, Faithy. Thank you for coming in. I knew you had something to do too. I saw your comment. Oh boy, Erica, that sounds good. That sounds real good. Yeah. Fend for yourself weekend. When my kids were smaller, not little bitty, but where they could take care of themselves, we once a week would have a free night. And free night is when everybody can get in the kitchen and they fix, cook, whatever they wanted to. But then when they got through eating it, they had to go clean their mess up. And that was called free night. We did that about once a week. I used to love free night because I didn't have to get in there and cook, and then I didn't have to clean it up, and they could make whatever they wanted. I don't care if they made a chocolate cake and ate it. That's what they did on free night. Free for all night, same thing, pretty much the same thing, Linda. When my kids were smaller, every Saturday, I would take different chores and write them down on a piece of paper and put them in a bowl. And I'd hold that bowl up, and they would have to pick out a piece of paper. And when they opened it up, they read out what it was. and they had to do that chore, whether it's vacuuming or dusting or mopping or doing the dishes or whatever. They had to do that chore that Sunday before they could go play. Now I did that because what did that teach them? That some things are more important to get done. Teaches them to take care of themselves. It teaches them how to do the laundry. It teaches them how to cook, all that kind of stuff. And I did not feel bad for it because I feel like Odie. That's Odie. You have Odie. She has a little dog named Odie, and I love the name. Love that name, Odie. But so it taught them to be self-sufficient, didn't it? I think it's good for them to have chores. I sure do. If they were buffet. My glasses are starting to fall, and not liking that. But if I tighten this up anymore, it hurts me behind my ear. It could be because I'm looking down a lot too. I'm looking down. Let's see if I can do this without. Maybe I can look well, no, I can't. It's going to take me a while. Yeah, Diane. And so did homework. That's right, Gulf Coast Granny. I'm not the maid. Their homework too. They had to do their homework before they could watch TV or play or anything. They had to get that homework done. When I was a kid, nobody told me to go in there. Nobody said to me, Mary, do you have your homework done? No, nobody did. Nobody sat down at the table with me and did my multiplication tables with me. Nobody helped me with a darn thing as far as school goes. But I helped my children. I bought flashcards and would do multiplication, addition, subtraction, all kinds of stuff. I'd hold up the flashcard for them. And it paid off because both of them graduated from Texas A&M University, and they got a good education. It was very, very important for me that my children had a very good education because I did not. I did not. And if I had it all to do over again, I would try a whole lot harder than what I did then. I hear you go, Cross County, they are smarter. But now you can look up anything you want to, just Google it. I love to read too, Martha. Love to read. Good morning, Sarah. Sarah Bella. There's that name Bella again. I love the name Bella. Y'all, my dad, he had 6 brothers and sisters. He had to quit school, I think, when he was in the 8th grade to go to work. And they lived in Dallas, out in the country. And he got a job digging graves. And he made $1 a day. In the 8th grade now, digging graves. And that's how he helped support his family. So he didn't have a good education. And I can understand how come he couldn't help me. He didn't know. I probably was smarter than he was, book smarter than he was, right there at that moment. Good for you, Faithy. Yay for you. Yep, Susie. Yep. I don't blame my parents for anything of my childhood that didn't go like it ought to. I always said that my mother did the best she could with what she had to work with. And I just think it's wrong to blame our parents for how we turned out today. How we turned out today is on us. Everybody has choices. You can't blame your parents because you make bad choices. I agree, Susie. No, Diana, but about 10 miles from Gilmer, same area. I've lived in this same area all my entire life, except for one little year when we moved to Wyoming, and my mother threw a fit and we had to move back home, back to Texas. It's okay, Diana. It's okay. They do the best they can, Heidi. Hello, Christine. It's good to see you. Hanging the laundry on the line. Yesterday, I was saying, man, I would love to have a clothes hanger because I remember how that used to be. My favorite thing to put on the line are sheets. Susan, my dad worked for Humble Oil and Refining Company, and he was they called them pumpers. They go out and they take care of these oil wells. And so his company wanted to transfer him to Wyoming. And so that's what we did. And it was in 1959 when we moved to Wyoming. And I was in the 5th grade, and I loved Wyoming. We lived across the street from the school, and I could walk to the school. I try, Faithy, I do. And I loved it, but my mother did not. My mother wanted to come back and live in Texas, and they didn't sell the home, our Texas home, when we moved. So when we moved back, we moved into the same house. Yeah, they do, Candy. I love sheets and the crispness of them, how crisp they smell, and pillowcases. But that's about it. I didn't like towels on the line because they're too rough and hard. Too rough. I would love to have a clothesline. Even if it's just a real small one, just to put sheets in my towels. That's the only thing I really, and occasionally there's things that we need to hang outside that can't be put in the dryer. So I would like that. When I was a kid, I used to help my mother hang the clothes on the line. Every weekend, we'd do the laundry and we'd hang clothes. Exactly, Ella Jean. Oh, I can't put up a clothesline by myself. No way. You know, Gulf Coast Granny, I only, yeah, they would, Susie. Yep, you're right, Linda. They would. I like fabric softener. I use Suavitel. I love the scent of Suavitel. Yeah, Linda, that's cool. That's great. I did too, Faithy. I don't know what else I can cut down on. ZZ. I'm cutting out. See the thing I'm cutting out on. I'm now having cats. I've got cats. So somebody asked me the other day, how do you pay for your cats all that food they eat? And I'll tell you, because my YouTube pays me. I showed y'all one day on there how much I got paid by YouTube, and it was pitiful. Okay, Darlene, thank you for coming in. I appreciate you so much. You have a good weekend. But anyway, I make a little bit of money on my YouTube videos, and that is the money that I buy my cat food, and then I've been using to spay or neuter, and I do not anticipate not having to buy that much cat food because these cats as they grow, they eat more and more food. So that's what YouTube does for me. It gives me the opportunity to have this almost a luxury taking care of that many cats, but they do a whole lot more for me than I do for them. They give me joy every single day, and I love them. Great. Good for you, Gulf Coast Granny. Yeah, getting your first paycheck from that's wonderful. Y'all go. Gulf Coast Granny has a channel if you want to go and check her out. Cause see, she's working on monetization also. Yeah, Susie. I don't buy wet food for the cats. That would cost me way more than what I could ever afford. I can't do it. So it's dry food, and that's what they're gonna eat. That's the way it is. I mean, if they want somebody to feed them, well, you're welcome. Anyway, I was saying, go check out Gulf Coast Granny and see what she has to offer you. You may really like some of the things she has on her channel. I checked her out this morning, by the way. Well, Diana, yes, you've got way, way more than what I have to do. Hello, Crafty Cats. I'm so glad you showed up. Right. And unless a new one comes along, ZZ, that I feel sorry for and take in. But I have 6 cats in all, if you count Miss Key. Sarah, I just said it, and then your question came up. 6 cats in all, and then 2 chihuahuas. So I've got 5 cats outside. Yeah, I am, ZZ. I did. I did see it. You had some funny stuff. I enjoyed seeing that. I wondered what in the world? Yeah, and 2 chihuahuas. Daisy Bell and Tulip. So they're going to have to eat. A lady came in last week and said she's been making her own. Yes, exactly, Rachel. Thanks, Faithy. She's going to check you out. That's great. She said she started making her own animal food, and I asked her, I wanted her to elaborate on that. Yeah, he does, Susan. I'll tell you what, you need to take away your iPad and don't let him use it anymore. If he quit ordering from Amazon, he'd have enough money for his cat food. Okay, Martha, good. Yay, ZZ, Secret Granny, they're going to come check you out. I hope you do. That's what we're for, y'all. We're supposed to help everybody out. That's the idea. And I want people who have a channel, if they're under 10,000 in subs, to be able to come in on any of my live chats and be able to talk about your channel, tell what's there, and maybe we can help one another out that way. I couldn't afford it, Granny. I could not afford it. I just couldn't. Jackie, did you see my little condo I bought and put together? It took me forever to put that little thing together because I had to insulate every wall and every ceiling and every roof and caulk all the seams so that the air wouldn't get in this winter. Fresh fish and cream. I don't even have that, Jackie. Good grief. Yeah. Huh. Anyway, every time I open my kitchen door, because I've got bells on that door, those cats just come a running. Yeah, ZZ. I like it, and I like supporting people uh, who have channels. Y'all, I subscribe to Helen Wyatt. That woman has 164,000 subscribers. Man, that blows my mind. I mean, I know that she's like 84 years old or something like that. Even if I am so blessed to be able to live to be 84, there is no way. Well, do one, Crafty Cats. I love crafting. I think so too, Faithy. I think so too. If I've lived to be 84, 86, whatever she is, there's no way I'm going to have that many subscribers. Well, Jackie, some people don't even. I was quite blessed. I've been here 2 years, and I have 7,000. To me, that is a huge accomplishment. There are a lot of people that have been here 10 years and don't even have 500. People who, you have to have 1,000 subscribers to be monetized. And you have to have 4,000 watch hours on your channel. How many? 4,000 hours that people have watched your videos in 1 year's time to be monetized. Thank you, Carol. Thanks, Betty. Well, we'll see. But here's the thing. I am able right now to sit and see what you say to me. I know, Susie. That's the truth. Thank you, Heidi. I am able to see what y'all say to me. I'm able to reply to you. Maybe not always, because some of them I miss. Yes, Gulf Coast Granny. Hi, Carolyn. How are you? You're going to go. You're going to grow. I mean, I had a viral video, and it went to 62,000 views. And in that, thank you, Nancy. How kind you are. I agree, Jackie. I agree. That was my point I was getting to. Right now, I'm able to see what you say, and I can apply to you. And like I said, sometimes I miss some of you. But I'm able to do it. But what if I had a chat that just zoom, zoom, zoom? Y'all have been in those. If you like live chats, and I do. Yeah, Ella Jean, she is amazing. She has her son helping her out, and that's great. I'm glad that he does. Susie, it was something like living below the poverty line does not make me poor. And that one went viral. But in 2 months' time, in 1 month's time, I gained 3,000 new subscribers just off of that video because YouTube started promoting that video. Yeah, she had a viral video as well. I didn't get 6,000. No, in fact, I showed that, and I got 70. It's been 2 years, and I've made $75 off that video. That's it. $75 for that one video, and it had that many views. Yep, Susie, she did. She did, I know. But I like lives. I like them very, very much. And sometimes they move so fast. There's just zoom, 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 zoom. I don't know how in the world. In fact, I don't see that the host could possibly keep up with that many lives. So many people are asking questions and answering and wanting some information or whatever, and there's no way they can't keep up with it. You know they can't. In fact, they don't. But I like that I do. I like that I can. I am not saying I am not saying thank you for coming in, Pam. I love that little kitty in the box. Did y'all see that? Thank you for coming in. It can, Heidi. I agree, Carol. I absolutely agree. And I like going to lives when you can, when you can comment on things. I was in a comment. Thank you, Kathy. I'm glad you came in today. I appreciate you. I was in a live and I thought, oh boy, I'm going to love this. Wow, Faithy. Um, because I like to talk and I like to type. I mean, I just do. And so there she had pictures and stuff of paintings and all this stuff behind her that she had done. And I'm there going, oh, I love that painting so much. I'm just typing away. Wow, wow, wow. And she's telling a story. Hi, Marcia. How are you? Thank you so much, Robbie. You're such a great subscriber. Love that. Yeah, thank you, Faithy. I do recognize you. I love you. That's what. I do. All of y'all are special to me. Every one of you. There's not a one that is more wonderful than the next one. Well, I'm glad you're here, Martha. Really, Jackie. I love lives, but I've never been able to talk to people that I want to. And so I thought, if I ever do a live, I want to be able to. You tell me something, I will answer you. Is that right, Carolyn? It must have been a day that I was real down in the dumps. Uh, from an intervention. One cat away from an intervention. I might need that because I've got 6 cats. Not of my choosing, but they're here, they're mine, and I'm gonna take care of them. Heidi, that's funny. Y'all are all wonderful. Every one of you, just fantastic. Yeah, one cat away from intervention. Really, Carolyn? I remember my first 100, and I got something from YouTube, and it says, you. I don't know, Zizi. I have not seen her in several weeks, so I have no idea. Hi, Cargrew. Cargrew. Hi, Ellen. Diane. That's funny. I'm good, Marcia. How are you? Oh, that's great, Martha. I'm glad. I think that's pretty much why we're all here. Because we have like-minded people. I don't know if she's even still making videos, Christine. We're like-minded people, many of us. Well, thank you, Ella Jean. There's your heart. Thank you so much, Rachel. Thank you. I love that, yes. Y'all are funny. Y'all are so funny. Uh, uh, you know, one time my husband was a barber, I told you, for over 50 years. And one day I went to his barber shop to pick him up and bring him home. And he was getting his stuff together. And an elderly gentleman came in. I see what you say, right. An elderly gentleman came in, and he looked at my husband. He said, I have, Jackie, I've been there. Um, oh, you're getting ready to leave. Well, I can come back another time. And my husband said, no, go ahead and sit down. I'll cut your hair. And the gentleman said, really? And I said, yes, sir. I said, because you're special. And he looked at me and he said, in all my 80 years, I've never had anyone to tell me that I was special. Don't we all need to hear that once in a while? Maybe just once. We all need to know that we're special. But I honestly think I made that man's day. He had the biggest smile on his face. And I'm thinking, God love you. If I see you every day, I'm going to tell you you're special. It's sad, but it's also uplifting. I did, Candy. I did. I sure did. He honked and waved at cows. That's the kind of man he was. He'd honk and wave at the cows in the field. Thank you so much, Susie. I love y'all. I think so, Heidi. I think so. He was 80 years old, and somebody finally told him he was special. You know what? Saying that to him didn't cost me one dime, not one single dime. It didn't take anything away from anybody else that I love and care about to tell this man that he was special. Right, Faithy. We do, Cindy. We do. God bless his heart. I hope he went home with a big old smile on his face. And I guarantee you he remembers it. Yep, Marcia. So if we go out and we do one darn thing, I have gone up to people. Let's see, I went up to a lady in the grocery store one day and I said, that's the prettiest shirt I've ever seen. Thank you, Ella Jean. You're just a wonderful friend to me, lady. You certainly are. That's the prettiest shirt I've ever seen. And she's like, well, thank you so much. Y'all, it didn't cost me nothing. I went on and bought my groceries. But she went home thinking she was gorgeous. Robbie, I had trouble. It took me a while to break him in. I'm going to tell you, he was my second husband. And I already knew what I wasn't going to put up with. So, bless his heart. I haven't either, Heidi. Well, y'all know how I feel about my son. Is she sick, Erica? I did not know that. I knew that you came in one day and said that she would need some prayers. I think so too, ZZ. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you so much. You did, Diane. I'm going to go to the post office this coming week for sure. Thank you so much. That's kind of you. I'm excited. Yeah, Diana. That's exactly right. That's right, Faithy. Well, Oh, okay. I got you, Erica. She's been very sick. I did not know that for sure. Oh, goodness. She hasn't even been in that place she's living in now very long, and she's already not well. I'm sorry to hear that. Male. Who? Good grief. I was hoping Brian would show up today, but he's not going to, I guess. He knows we he knows we begin at 10 promptly. Or her sister, Erica. I can't remember her sister's name. I mean, I know it's Rhonda, but I'm talking about her channel name. Yeah, Wildflower. I don't ever know, Jackie. I have space heaters. I had a viewer a couple of winters ago that sent me a heater. Okay, Gulf Coast Granny, thank you for coming in. If I don't get an opportunity to thank you before you go. Thanks, Marcia. Same to you. Where is that Brian? I think so too, Faithy. I really do. You know, what is that? That saying says, be kinder than necessary, for everyone you meet is for everyone you meet is experiencing some kind of battle. Something like that. I love the saying, though. Yes, I am, Susie. I'm going to have that kitty spayed and bring her here. Oh, that sounds good, Diana. Real good. I don't know how his cat's going to get along with mine, and I don't know even when I bring that cat here after it's been spayed and I open that cage to let it out on the patio, how it's going to react with my cats. Yeah, I don't think I said it right, Heidi, but you know what I'm talking about. For everyone you meet is fighting some kind of battle. That's true. I've got some, Erica. Somebody sent me some maple coffee. Oh, anyway, I was telling you. That's true. That's true, Marcia. Somebody sent me a heater. Uh, and that little thing puts out some great heat during the winter. But I have several now of little heaters. I know, Carol, me either. I want some cool weather. I know I don't quite look like some of the people on the website, the dress like some of those people of Walmart, but I don't dress up to go out anymore, only when I'm going out to eat. God throws a man down from heaven. I don't think God's going to throw you a man down from heaven. I don't want another man, Faithy. I just don't. That's my. I just don't need. I had all I need. That's all. Hi, Sharon. Thank you so much. Stay cool in Ohio, lady. Oh, no. You know, all of us have the same, pretty much the same ideas on things. 63 years? Did you did you make a typo? Bye, Marcia. I thought so, Carol, because you don't look like you could have been married 63 years. Bye, Marcia. Thank you for coming in. Well, that's true, LL Jean. Y'all, I'm too set in my ways. I want to do that. I don't want to have to dress up and put on makeup every day because I have a man in the house. I want to wear my rattiest. Yeah, he is, Erica, my ginger. And now I got little LG. Little LG comes running to me, Erica. That little old gray one. Anyway, if I want to sit in my recliner and I want to eat spaghetti with a spoon, yes, I know, mister. I thought of that too. A mister for the patio. I don't need no mister. Hello, Hepsy Rose from India. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate me too, Jackie. I thought, wow, she's married 63 years. Girl, I need your picture. uh, and if, like if I said, if I would have eat spaghetti from a spoon in my recliner and drop it all over me and I got towels draped all over me, he does, doesn't he, Robbie? Isn't he the prettiest? Cindy, I love that. That is exactly right. It's my option when I want. Only when I'm going to the doctor, Cindy. I might shave my legs then. No, George? Uh-uh. Hi, Ruby. Welcome, North Carolina. Tell me, y'all, what is the state that recently had the flooding? No, no, I don't think so. I got the men's in my life, or Ginger. Hey, Miss G Home. I'm so glad you got here today. It's good to see you. Uh, LG, Ginger, and when you go to the doctor, Cindy. That's right, that's right. Hi, Ruby. Thank you so much. You're such a sweet lady. Oh, is it? Okay. And the death toll is still rising, y'all. But Magic of Wigs does. Hey, Les, how are you? Welcome. Y'all know that Lone Star Pioneering is in the house, and he has his own channel, and they do all kinds of stuff down there. Yeah, thank you, LL Jean. That's right. And last I saw, there were 16 that had died. It's always a pleasure to see you, Les. Me too, Rachel. That's all I got. I've got the cats and the dogs, and that's who I talk to. That's why I got to have it live, you know. ZZ. Oh, you're a hoot. Ah, Cindy. Oh my gosh, I hear you. Hear you. Hello, Sarah. Welcome, Sarah Bella. Yes, farming, gardening, honeybees. His wife is named Teresa, and she's just a darling. I know, Diane. I know. There's nothing we can do about it because we caused it, you know. I don't know if y'all believe in global warming or not, but something's wrong. Isn't she funny, Jackie? I discovered her a long time ago. She is a hoot and a half. I love laughing with her. Now see, Cindy, It was worth coming in here today, wasn't it, girl? Les was in the hospital a couple of weeks ago, I think, because he had COVID. But look, he's back doing well, I hope, and joining in YouTube lives. And he. Oh, by the way, Les is having a live tonight. Les, is that true or not? And what time is it? Speak up, man. It's time to speak up. He's having a live, I believe, tonight. Okay, Faithy. Big hugs. Big hugs to that baby boy. Yeah, aren't they great, Carol? Aren't they wonderful? Faithy, I'll see you again. You be careful. Anyway, he's having a live tonight. If you want to go to his, it's not going to be as good as mine. But I'm kidding you, Les. But he's going to have a live too. That's great, Les. Oh my gosh, Susie. Yes. Are they okay? I hope yes, that's right. Free giveaway tonight in Lone Star Pioneering's chat. If y'all want to go, what is the giveaway? Honey. That's right, free honey. Y'all, this is Texas honey, and that's different from other honeys, you know. But Les is going to give away free honey, 7 p.m. Central Time. Okay. Les, I'm going to be there. I went to your last live. I love the lives. Me too, Diana. It's the only food we've got that will never ruin, never spoil. Great, Les. I could use some honey. Thank you for coming in, Jackie. I sure do appreciate you. Say hello, the Queen. When you see her. Oh, great, Susie. This is wonderful. I'm glad to hear it. Me too, Erica. Les has his own honeybees, Erica. Yeah, it would be. It would be, Diana. But that's the only kind you're really supposed to have is local honey. That has the best whatever's in the honey, the best that what we need. Local honey. That's great, Ruby. Okay, thank you for coming in. It's okay, Les, we know it. Do you really? I love honey. I like honey on biscuits. Les, last week, Southern Boy Prepper came in to my live. Sarah, I'm your neighbor. I'm over here in Texas. I'm 60 miles from Shreveport. Good, Carol. Yeah, just 60 miles from Shreveport. So, that makes us neighbors. Erica, Lone Star Pioneering. Is that what you're talking about? Les's channel, Lone Star Pioneering. Yeah, 5 hours. Sarah, that's a long drive, but yeah. Hello, Teresa. Do you really? I wish I could see it. I'm interested in little cottages. Yep, Robbie. That's right. I don't know what Les. He shows, well, he's got a video of him in his little bee suit and all that. His bee suit. His little thingy that covers his head. What? Les? I'm shocked. I can't even speak. I'm shocked at that. Uh, oh dear. I'm sorry to hear it, Les. I would love to see it, Sarah. Oh, did you, Ruby? Louisiana was so good to Texas. This last big hurricane we had, the one that stalled over Houston, and our Louisiana sent food and supplies. They sent the boats. What's the name of those boats that they came from Louisiana? Okay, LLG, love you and thank you so much. See you soon. Okay. Okay, Les, you be careful. Yes, it was in Houston. And they had a group of Cajun Navy. That's right. Thank you, Les. That's right. Cajun Navy, and it showed, yes, Susan, exactly. It showed miles and miles and miles of trucks pulling boats. There. I watched it, and I thought it was going to break my heart. Miles and miles of people from the Cajun Navy heading to Houston. Look at me, I'm crying. I can't believe it. It's crazy. I'm silly. I'm silly. But they came to help our people, and we will forever be grateful. And you know what they did also? They went around yelling and rescued all the dogs. They had boats that were loaded in dogs. They had little dogs and big dogs and fancy dogs and mongrels and every kind of dog in the whole world. And they put them in these boats and took them to shelters. I'm sorry. Yeah, very grateful. Very grateful. And then, but remember, when Katrina hit New Orleans, Texas opened up their home to evacuees from Katrina. Yeah, Sarah, I'm sorry, I can't help it. It just really touched my heart so much. It really did. But so that's we had people, we had people come down from northern states too, all over the place. They just came in and yeah, that's why I've got 6 cats, Teresa, that I didn't intend to have. And last year, in 2021, I only had 1 cat. Anyway, that's what it's all about, y'all. It's whether you tell somebody that they're special for the first time in their dadgum life, or you go help somebody out who's really in a bad way. I don't want to leave this earth and think that I never did anything to help anybody. I just can't stand the thought. Thank you, Miss G-Home. Oh, Elaine, that's wonderful. And Les, by the way, it belongs to a group, an organization, and I think it's once a month. He goes and he helps load groceries on people's cars, in their cars. Food banks. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Thank you, Cindy. You're a sweetheart. Yeah, dangerous. I mean, you can't see under the water, and there's snakes and all that kind of stuff too. So, man, there were people trapped in their homes and they would get to them. I think so, Diane. I think they were. That mama, I saw her that time walking across the yard, and I saw her out there, and I called at her, and she wouldn't come to me, but I took food out to her, and that was that. Oh, did it? Gulf Coast Granny. Yeah, yeah. All my life, Teresa. I was born and raised 5 miles from where I am right now. I think so, Robbie. I think so. And all these ladies who are in here, they did the same thing. They've done the same thing. So, Archie said, look at that sucker standing over there. But, yes, she did. She had them somewhere, ZZ, and I don't know where. But after I gave her food, the next day she had already moved them in up under my house. And the next batch she had, because you know she was wild, wouldn't let me touch her for a long, long time. So she had another batch of kitties, but only 2 of them this time, little LG and, y'all, why can't I remember that little cat's name? Starts with an S. It's not Scooby. Somebody. Tigger. Why can't I remember that? Okay, Martha. Thank you so much. You have a great weekend. Do something good for yourself. Tigger. I just can never remember that cat's name. I think I'm gonna have to change it, but if I change it, I won't remember that one either. I know I tried, ZZ. I know it has something to do with, I know, little Winnie the Pooh. LG, I remember. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you so much. Susan. I'd remember if I called him George. That's exactly right. You were yelling, Tigger, Tigger. Yeah, I would remember it if I had named George, wouldn't I? Oh, that guy. He was probably a jerk, but he made us all laugh, didn't he? They got him out of here. Took him out. Well, y'all, we're at 1 hour. Thank you, Carol. Thank you for coming in. I sure do appreciate you. So we're at 1 hour and 38 minutes. And I have enjoyed this chat so much. And I want to thank y'all all for coming in. I also want to thank my moderators, Susan, Heidi, and Diane. And thank all of y'all for coming. I hate to go because I've really enjoyed being with you. I got a bunch of stuff I got to do. Yeah, we do love to talk, don't we, ZZ? Little Gray, Diana, Little Gray. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Erica. Thank you, Cargrew. Elaine. Bye-bye, ZZ. Love you too. Bye, all of y'all. It was so great. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Cindy, have a good day, girl. Think good thoughts, okay? Text is not a bad idea. Y'all, love you so much. Every one of you. Thank you, thank you. I will see you soon. Y'all do something good for yourself. And I hope God is good to you. Bye-bye. Love you. Let's see how we get out of here now. I do this every darn time.